Nana Kwame Bediako, independent candidate, obtained 84,478.
Oh, clap for Cheddar, clap for Cheddar, clap for Cheddar, clap for Cheddar. Now, just the EC boss, Jim Mensa, she has announced the final results. But the final results, because there's some asterisk somewhere. But then, throughout the mentioning of the results, there was a camera in John Mahama's house capturing him live as they read the results. And throughout all the names of the people who got this vote and this one got this vote, it's only Cheddar that John Mahama clapped. Oh, clap for Cheddar, clap. It's only Cheddar that John Mahama clapped. And we'll get there, but then, so far with the results, Cheddar is number 3. And the kind of votes that Cheddar got, he has beaten Goom. He has beaten Alan Chemantin. And it's quite impressive, even though he didn't win. It's quite impressive. And we'll get there. Now, this Christmas season, make sure you order for frozen yogurt, Froyo, straight from Pinkberry. And go to any Pizza Man, Chicken Man branch, you go to Pinkberry and then order for frozen yogurt, the special Froyo, and have a Froyo-tastic Christmas. You can go there with your family and friends and enjoy over there, or you can order on both food and it will be delivered to you. Yes, so have a Froyo-tastic Christmas with frozen yogurt from Pinkberry. Now let's get into the official results of this election. I'm the Headless YouTuber, this Headless Reactions. Ate Yanko! So for 48 hours, we've been waiting for the Electoral Commissioner to come and tell us the official results. And they announced that they will give the results at 4:30. 4:30 p.m. no. As at 5:30 p.m. now that they started, they were already 1 hour late. And when they started, they were now, after they got up and they sang the national anthem, somebody gave the prayer. After that, they started giving shout-outs. And this person is here, this person is here. Please hurry up with the results. Now, the Electoral Commissioner came and the first thing she said was that the results they have is for 267 constituencies, which is 9 of the constituencies they've not presented their results yet because people have vandalized their collation centers. And because of that, there are only 267 constituencies that have got their results. 9 constituencies, their results are not in yet. However, even if they add all the 9 constituencies that are left, if they add all the votes to the second person's votes, it still cannot beat the first person, so it's insignificant.
We have collated the presidential results from all 16 administrative regions, of which 267 of the 276 constituencies have been captured. We have not been able to receive results from 9 constituencies because our offices have been besieged by political party supporters, making it impossible to complete the collation process. That notwithstanding, the presidential results from the 267 constituencies, including the newly created Guan constituency, clearly established the winner of the 2024 presidential election. Simply put, even if all the votes from the 9 constituencies were added to the candidate who placed second, it will not change the outcome of the election.
So according to Jim Mensa, 947,116 votes that was supposed to come from the 9 constituencies that are left, even if they add it to the second person's votes, that person cannot pass the first person. And then she started mentioning the results according to the ballot paper, the positioning on the ballot paper, starting from Dr. Baumia and ending on Alan Cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to the results of the 2024 presidential election. And the results will be announced based on the positions of the presidential candidates on the ballot. Mahama Applauds of the NPP obtained 4,657,304, being 41.61%. Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. of the GCPP obtained 16,673, being 0.15%. Christian Kwabena Andrews of the Ghana Union Movement obtained 16,461, being 0.15%. Kofi Apalu of the LPG obtained 5,219, being 0.09%. Mohamed Frimpong of the National Democratic Party obtained 4,413, being 0.04%. Nana Akosua Frimpong of the CPP obtained 23,397, being 0.21%. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397. And I'd like to repeat that. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397, being 56.55%. Mr. Hassan Ayariga of the APC obtained 17,461, being 0.16%. Mr. Kofi Kranting, independent candidate, obtained 3,320, being 0.03%. Mr. George Tumberima Edu, independent candidate, obtained 3,091, being 0.02%. Nana Kwame Bediako, independent candidate, obtained 84,478, being 0.05%. Mr. Alan Kojo Tremanting, independent candidate, obtained 31,202, being 0.28%. The total valid votes cast add up to 11,191,422. Total rejected votes 239,109. Total votes cast 11,430,531. It's important to mention that the total registered voters add up to 18,774,159. And the percentage voter turnout based on the 267 constituencies stands at 60.9%. 60.9% based on the 267 constituencies.
Oh, clap for cheddar, clap for cheddar, clap for cheddar, clap. Aye. Cheddar. Nana Kwame Bediako got 84,478 votes, which is higher than Boom. Boom got 16,000. Alan Chemantin got 31,000. Which is it. Cheddar is number 3 on the whole thing. Dr. Mahama Applauds got 4,657,304 votes, which represents 41.61% of the total vote cast. And John Dramani Mahama got 6,328,397 votes, which is 56.55%. 56%, that's very high. The total voter turnout for this year was 60.9%. The total voter turnout. A lot of people have jackpot, a lot of people have decided not to vote, but this kind of gap, 56.55%, to the point where the 9 constituencies that are left, even if they add it to Bawumia's votes, it cannot pass John Mahama. It says a lot about the government and how the people are fed up. And it's wild. But then the fact that John Mahama clapped when it got to Cheddar's turn even shows that he is impressed with Cheddar's numbers that he pulled. Me, I knew Cheddar would not win this. Anybody who actually was like, trying to argue that Cheddar will win this election, that person is not being honest. Because I'm very sure Cheddar himself knew he won't win. Now there's some joke be going around that the polling station that Cheddar and his wife voted, Cheddar got 1 vote. The place that he and his wife voted, Cheddar got 1 vote. Which is who didn't vote for Cheddar among the two of them? But that's just a joke. Cheddar has congratulated John Mahama for his win. Watch this video.
Say yet me at Waba, I was with you. Now, some very so. If I say, maybe Faso, I mean, Mark, president to elect. President elect. John, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say, wedding pudding, Nagana Fonso, and you know, together, no more buono, amanetini. Atwa be yamana akoso awini na me meka say eni e betimi dia time echi bia as Ghanaians no yenja ne fan because odi kanfo bia ya ye betusu no ono a ene sese ye boa no otimi ye ne sese oye ema eman no economy mo me enka hu se ne ye tusu no saa nso na sese ye time na saa nso na sese ye de mpaye eni kakra e betimi aye ama oman na sori gina ho Sansu na sese ye. Intimidate, we didn't hate. And that's yet, and I'm a demand. Some money move so I had here. Say, through all the trials and tribulations, no, still, there's a great result. Say, or no, and I have found say, oh yeah, kind of. Intimidate and name, and I'm Gana so, and I'm say, and Webiana, see at the bois, and a crew way fun into my preference. We stand ready. Do so. Thank you very much.
Now, I have to say, Kwame Bediako really did well with this whole election. His campaign, his movement, his message, and everything was on point. It's quite sad that his reputation preceded him wrongly. His reputation as Cheddar, Freedom, Jacob Caesar, and all that, it preceded him wrongly, and that, kind of affected him a bit. Aside that, some people are also saying Cheddar should have just run for MP at some area. All the vim he was using to campaign for presidency, he should have done some MP at some area and then develop the area in a way that the people in the area, he will get that whole support first. And I'm sure that will be even more than the 82,000 that he got. And then from there, he can start spreading his wings. But jumping from nowhere straight to the presidential race, when John Mahama has been marketed and he is a former president, and then Dr. Baumia has been marketed and very popular in Ghana throughout 8 years and belongs to one of the 2 biggest parties there. But anyway, Cheddar, you did well for coming in third. I said it that Cheddar will pull more votes than Goom, and indeed he did. 84,478 votes for Cheddar, which is more than Goom, more than GCPP, more than LPG, more than NDP, CPP, Alan Chemanting, Kofi Cranton, all the independent candidates and the other political parties apart from the big 2. Cheddar beats everybody, and that is commendable. So shout out to the new force, and hopefully next 4 years they will put their things in place and they will get more than this. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Yeah,